When I was a kid growing up on the internet, I lived for Flash games. I was all over them. Newgrounds, Neopets, cute dress-up games on DeviantArt, you name it, I was playing it. But out of all of them, one has truly lived in my head rent-free, CreatureBreeder.com. And when Flash died, this game died with it, and honestly, part of me did too. But it's back. CreatureBreeder is back online, and I couldn't be happier. A few weeks ago, I decided to Google it, which I've done many times over the years, just to see if anything new would actually come up. This time something did. I couldn't believe it when it actually reappeared. I thought I was gonna click on it and have it be something totally unrelated, but it was actually finally totally back. I'm not sure exactly when I discovered CreatureBreeder originally, but I remember so distinctly that it kind of ruined all other virtual pet games for me after. I was always obsessed with those dog and cat kid encyclopedias that show all the different breeds, and I really liked watching Animal Planet shows about baby animals, so being able to act on those interests in a game really appealed to me. So after discovering CreatureBreeder, I would play Neopets and be upset that they couldn't just have cute babies. Or I'd play Nintendogs and wish my dogs could have puppies. Or I'd play Pokemon and the breeding mechanic in that game is just so boring because only the stats are affected. And you know, as a kid, you do not have the patience to shiny hunt. So CreatureBreeder was like it. It was like the game for me. If you've never heard of it, but you like cozy games, you are missing out. Genuinely. There are a lot of virtual pet games out there, but this one is really special. It's not just feeding and playing with your pet. CreatureBreeder has a surprisingly realistic breeding mechanic that allows you to create the creatures that you want. For example, if you want your turtles to have a smiley face on their belly, you can do just that. And if you're really committed to it, you can do that until it's so consistent and predictable that it can become an official subbreed. Think of this like a breed of dog. All dogs are dogs, but a Dalmatian is obviously distinct from a pug. Official subbreeds also get a special line in their little creature profile to show that they are the real deal. There's 10 total creature types in this game so far, so you can just imagine the possibilities. I really love the fuzz cubs. They are literally so cute. I know some people are going to recommend that I play Spore, but I think that's kind of missing the point. CreatureBreeder is truly a cozy game. There's no fighting, there's no stress, there's no rush to do anything at all. You play entirely at your own pace and by your own rules. In fact, the only real rule is don't be mean to people. You can breed for subbreeds or just for fun, decorate your farm, explore the wild, or just check in and feed your creatures. The game will never force you to play a certain way, it's entirely up to you. I'm actually working on a farm decorating challenge video right now, so if you're into that sort of thing, definitely hit subscribe. It's gonna be a ton of fun. Now you do need farm bucks to buy stuff for decorating, but money is auto-generated with a money tree on your farm, or you can just find it in the wild. So there's really no stress about that either. The only other way to earn money is through some form of interacting with others, but that can be as involved or uninvolved as you want. If you see a farm with hungry creatures, you can feed them and earn a little money. Or you can be involved in a user-run contest or sell your creatures. Everything is totally up to you. It's such a perfect game for just truly relaxing. It is based on real time, so the main point of CreatureBreeder does take multiple days. It takes a little over a day for an egg to hatch, and it takes a few days for your creature to become an adult and therefore able to have babies. But I love this kind of no stress approach. You could forget about checking it for a month, and the worst thing that can happen is your creatures are all old now. So if you want to breed them, you'll have to use a youth potion. But luckily, they can only get old, they cannot die, so a month without food is not a problem. I really hope it gets the recognition it deserves this time around because it was a pretty niche game even in its prime, but it deserves so much more than that. It was originally created in 2005 and had regular updates right up until the end. It's honestly a miracle it came back at all, especially considering how labor intensive it is to basically create an entire game from scratch again. Some people make a game for money or fame, while others do it out of pure passion. CreatureBreeder is one of those games. It's very clear to me that the creators really love it. In fact, 11 years ago, they posted this message: "We love this site and we love working on it. At a personal level, I love working on an original creative project with my brother. Unfortunately, the site is expensive to maintain. We now have a community of thousands of breeders and the server bills keep going up and up as we evolve the site and add new functionality. That's without even mentioning the time we spend, which is difficult when you also have a full-time job. Today, CreatureBreeder is not a profitable project for us. I'm afraid that if it doesn't become profitable, we will someday have to stop working on it." Now, even after that message, CreatureBreeder has always been free. It is still currently free. Though you must be a Patreon member to access the wild, the game is very playable even without that one feature. But I will say it's totally worth it. The wild is really cool. I'm so excited for what else they have in store this time around. Maybe we'll get this new creature they teased 12 years ago, or some new items. I literally cannot wait.